Good day. Today our topic is least cost schedule. Myself, Dr. B. Suresh Kumar, Department of Mechanical Engineering. What is the application of least cost schedule? Generally, CPM and PER techniques are used for least cost scheduling, but they are found to be time consuming. This least cost method is single, applicable to a large network and generates a shorter computational time at low cost. For the reason we should aware about how do we solve the problems with the least cost method or least cost schedule method. Yes, for understanding the least cost schedule, I follow the problem as like the following data is obtained in a project. The sequence are with the project 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 2 to 5, 3 to 4, 4 to 5, or the project sequence. After that, the problem table has normal time, normal cost, crash time, crash cost. Likewise, it has the normal time 8 days, 4 days, 2 days, 10 days, 5 days, and 3 days. Normal cost in rupees 100 rupees, 150 rupees, 50 rupees, 100 rupees, 100 rupees, 80 rupees. Likewise, the problem has the data. And also, if the indirect cost is rupees 100 per day, find the least cost schedule, which means optimum duration. Likewise, the problem has the data. How can we solve? First step, for least cost schedule problem, first step, draw the network according to the problem. The problem A, B, C, D, E, F, and the job sequence are 1 to 2, 1 to 3, 2 to 4, 2 to 5, 3 to 4, and 4 to 5. Likewise, it has with a normal time 8 days, 4 days, 2 days, 10 days, 5 days, 3 days. How can we draw the network? Yes, first a job which has jobs 1 to 2, so that I draw the nodes 1 and 2 as a node, and in between I introduce activity with the arrowhead. On top of the arrowhead, I assign the job number A, and the time consuming for doing the job 1 to 2 is 8, so that I can represent with the network as like this. After that, the second sequence is 1 to 3. The 1 to 3 I can represent like this. After that, 1 to 3 consumes 4 days for B activity. After that, 2 to 4, 2 to 4 consumes 2 days. After that, 2 to 5 available, 2 to 5 consumes 5 days. After that, the 3 to 4 available, 3 to 4 consumes 5 days. After that, finally the 4 to 5 available, 4 to 5 consumes 3 days. So that first step is completed with the draw the network procedure. So likewise, we can draw the network with respect to given problem. What is the next step? Step 2, determine critical path, normal duration, and identify critical activities. Already in previous step we draw the network. How can we identify the critical activities and the critical path? Yes, in that 3 paths are available. One is 1, 3, 4, 5, which consumes 1, 3, 4, 5. The activities are 4 plus 5 plus 3 days, so that totally it consumes 12 days. Another path is also available. That path is 1, 2, 4, 5, which consumes 8 plus 2 plus 3 days, so that 13 days. And also finally it has another path which means 1, 2, and 5. So in this 8 days for completing the activity from 1 to 2. After that, 2 to 5 which consumes 10 days, so that totally 18 days. 10 plus 8, 18 days. So I compare the 3, 12, 13, 18. If this maximum is 18, so that the critical path is 1 to 5, which consumes maximum number of days to complete the project as 18 days. So this is the critical path. The critical activities are 1, 2, and 2 to 5. Likewise, we can identify the critical activities, and the duration is 18, and the critical path is 1 to 2, 2 to 5, which is the critical path, which is the second step available with the least cost schedule. After that, the next step, third, is find the total normal cost and the normal duration of the project. In project given data, there is job sequence available in that normal time and normal cost is also available. Normal time in the form of days and the normal cost in the form of rupees. So that how can I identify the total normal cost? I add or sum up of all the normal cost values with each other. 100 plus 150 plus 50 plus 100 plus 100 plus 80, I can get 580. So the total normal cost is 580 and the normal duration of the project is 8 days plus 4 plus 2 plus 10 plus 5 plus 3 days. From this I can get 18 days. So the step 3 is associated with the identification of total normal time and total normal cost. What is the next step? The step 4 in least cost schedule is compute cost slope for each activity. The for cost slope identification formula is cost slope is equal to gross cost minus normal cost divided by normal time minus crash time. In problem, the data are given as usual: normal time, normal cost, crash time, crash cost. Likewise, they give, but we have to identify every sequence. For example, if I consider the jobs 1 to 2 means what is the crash cost, which is 200. So I substitute 200 here. What is the normal cost? 100. So that I can substitute 100 here. What is the normal time? Normal time 8 is available. So here I substitute 8. Crash time for sequence 1 to 2 is 6. So that 6 I substitute with the crash time. Likewise, I substitute all the corresponding values with respect to jobs 1 to 2. From this I can get 50. 200 minus 100 is equal to 100 divided by 8 minus 6 is equal to 2. So that 100 divided by 2 is equal to 50. For understanding, I consider another thing which is 1, 2, 3 activity also. In that, crash cost as 350 and the normal cost is 150. So 350 minus 150 I substituted. After that, normal time is 4 and crash time is 2. 4 minus 2. 350 minus 150 is equal to 200 divided by 2. From this I can get 100 as the cost slope. So we should identify cost slope for every activities. Why we identify? Let's see. Here the step 5, first cross the critical activity so that the project duration is reduced. How can I reduce the project duration, and how can I calculate the total cost, and how can I get the optimal cost or optimal duration? Yes, we can see here. First, already I identified the critical path and other networks from the first step. Here I imitate the step with this graph sheet. In that graph sheet, the x-axis has number of days and the y-axis consumes the every step activities. In that, totally 18 days. So that I allotted the graph sheet like this. After that, I mention the A. The first step I mention A. The A consumes 8 days as per the problem. So that I draw the line up to 8 days. After that, what about B? B follows 4 days. As per our network diagram, B follows 4 days. So I can represent like this. And then what about C? C consumes 2 days. So I can represent the activity with the here. After completing the A only, I can start the C activity, so that I can represent the C activity after completing the A activity. After that, the next one, after completing A, as per our critical path, after A there is D available, so that I can represent D after completing the A. So D consumes totally how many days? Yes, 10, 2, 4, 6, 8, 10 days. So that I can represent 10 as a D with the graph sheet like this. Okay, which is the procedure. After that, next I can represent E. E consumes 2, 4 and plus 5 D. So I can represent E with this graph sheet as like. After that, I can mark vertically with the graph sheet, because the 5 days consumes for completing the E activity with the project network, so that I can represent like this. After that, I introduce or connect the E with the C with the dummy activity. So this the area there is no activity available, so that I introduce dummy activity. After that, there is another activity in our drawn network. There is f consumes 4 days, I mean 3 days, so that I can represent the f with the graph as like this. After that, I can introduce dummy activity because the f ended the d activity only available, so the f ended before completion of d, so that I connect the end point of d with the f end point as like with the dummy activity. Dummy activity can be represented with the hidden line. So why I do this? From this I can calculate total cost. Here you see 8 plus d. A consumes 8 days, d consumes 10 days, and other things are inter activities, so that totally the critical path consumes 18 days. For the reason I calculate total cost for 18 days, which calculated from total normal cost from the problem identified total normal cost value plus number of days into indirect cost that provided by our problem, so that indirect cost. In our initial step I identify the project can be completed within 18 days, so that I can add total normal cost I identified from the table 580 plus 18 into 100. From this I can get rupees 2380. Not only the least cost schedule completed within this, where I have the path, because here you see f completed the before the completion of d process, so that I can reduce here. There is possibilities available. For the reason I go for some reduction process, so we can reduce and calculate the total cost again. When the critical activities are crossed, the duration is reduced. Here you see there is a dummy activity available from C to start of end, so that I can reduce the time here for completing the activity A. Here I reduce the A activity as 2 days, so the activity is reduced from 8 to 6. Okay, because here dummy activity available, so that I can reduce. After that I perform other things as like previous slide. Okay, here D I introduce. In this I can reduce only A with the 2 days, so that total cost for 18 days A plus D is equal to 16 days I got. So total cost for 16 days is equal to total cost for 18 days plus 2 into 50. How can I get the 2 into 50? Because in A I reduced 2 days. In A activity I reduced 2 days, so that A crash cost is 50. So the 2 days I multiply 2 into 50, I get the addition of cost value in that. After that minus for the indirect cost for the respective 2 days, I can get 2 into 100. Likewise I formulate the mathematical equation. Total cost for 16 days is equal to total cost for 18 days plus reduced 2 days into corresponding crash cost minus 2 into indirect cost. From this I can get 2280. Here you see some more dummy variable available. For the reason I can go further reduction in D activity of the 4 days. So now I can reduce the 4 days with the D activity, and the F activity can be completed with this. Okay, from this I can total cost. Here the critical activity is reduced from 16 days to 12 days. For the reason total cost for 16 days plus 4 days I reduced, so that 4 into which activity I reduced, D activity I reduced, so that I can choose the crash cost of 60 multiplied with the reduced days. 4 into 60 minus how many days I reduced, 4 days. Indirect cost for that corresponding days is 100, so I can multiply with that indirect cost with the reduced number of days. 4 into 100 minus 400, and also I multiply with the cross cost with that reduction days, 4 into 60. From this I can get 2280 plus 4 into 60 minus 4 into 100, I can get 2120. Likewise we can get. Furthermore I can reduce the total cost. How? The reduction of D. So The further 1 day I can reduce because of dummy activity available within the process, so I can furthermore reduce without affecting the other activities, so that I can reduce one more day. Total cost for 11 days is equal to total cost for 12 days from previous plus 1 into 60 plus 10, because I can collect in from D activity 1 day and from F activity 1 day. I reduce F activity 1 day and D activity 1 day, so that I add the both things, 1 into 60 plus 10 minus 1 into 100, because the indirect cost is reduced for 1 day. From this I can get 2090. Likewise, I can reduce the overall cost of the project, and also we can get the optimal duration and the optimum cost. So the step 5 deals with the first cross the critical activity, so that the project duration is reduced, and calculate the total cost when the critical activities are crossed. The duration is reduced. Other parts may also become critical. When there is more than one critical path in network, project duration can be reduced only when either duration of critical activity common to all critical path as reduced, or duration of different suitable activities in different critical paths are simultaneously reduced. After completing this step, we can go for write the result. The step 6, stop when the total cost is minimum. This gives optimum schedule. This is called optimum duration. From this we can aware our problem reaches the optimal duration, because furthermore we can't reduce the duration with this least cost procedure. So the minimum duration suggested by this method is 11 days and associated cost is 2090. So the minimum duration is 11 days for normal cost rupees 2090. Likewise, we can solve the least cost method problem with this procedure, which is the least cost schedule method. Thank you all.